Hi everyone, I'm Marjuan Canady, and today I'll be reading my book, Callaloo, the Trickster and the Magic Quilt. Callaloo, the Trickster and the Magic Quilt, written by Marjuan Canady and illustrated by Nabeeh Bilal. On a warm spring day in Harlem, Zoe and her friend Winston enjoyed a glass of sweet tea and a bowl of callaloo on her grandma's stoop. "Mo sweet tea chillin'?" asked Grandma. "Yep, more for me," shouted Winston. "Wait till you try my Gullah gumbo," said Grandma. "It'll go perfect with your auntie's callaloo. Now come on inside. It smells like rain is coming." "Grandma, where did you learn to cook?" asked Zoe. "Big Mama taught me when I was your age," replied Grandma. "Back when we lived in the Gullahs down in the low country." "The Gullahs are a special place for our family," explained Grandma. "Our history got roots in the land, in the food, and in the Gullah Geechee language. One way our family told stories was through quilting." Grandma reached into a box, revealing the family quilt. The quilt was a magical window into the past. It was the one thing that kept their family together since the 1800s. The patterns represented their history. "Big Mama and I stitched this patch of that tricky bruh rabbit," said Grandma. "But what about that big hole?" interrupted Zoe. "Oh, baby, that patch been lost for some time now. The family legend is that the secret ingredient to Big Mama's gumbo is in that patch. Ever since the patch gone missing, the family just don't get together no more," said a saddened Grandma. Zoe comforted Grandma when suddenly thunder and lightning struck, leaving complete darkness. "I knew I smelt a storm," shouted Grandma. "Chillin', use these flashlights and stay put." Winston wrapped himself in the family quilt, playing with his flashlight. "Look at this," whispered Winston. Zoe read the magical words that were interwoven in the quilt. "If ya ain't know where you come from," when suddenly the quilt lit up, leaving the children in awe. Magically, the storm stopped and the lights flickered on. "Oh, thank goodness," said Grandma. "Chillin', go to the African market on 116th and Lenox and fetch me some okra," said Grandma. "I'm fixing to finish my gumbo by sundown." Zoe ran out the door, followed by Winston wrapped in Grandma's quilt. "Zoe, Grandma's quilt has magical powers. I think it wants us to find that bruh rabbit guy," proclaimed Winston. "No way," replied Zoe. "There's no such thing as magic." "Sure there is. Just say the magic words," begged Winston. Giving in, Zoe repeated the magic words written on the quilt once, twice, and a third time, when suddenly the quilt lit up, draping itself over Winston and Zoe, magically transporting them from Harlem to the Gullah Sea Islands in South Carolina. And just like that, the children were dropped in the middle of the Penn Center Gullah Market in Beaufort, South Carolina. "Wow! We made it!" beamed Zoe. Winston's eyes grew big at the sight of some tasty treats. "Well, I'm sure glad you favor my apples," said Miss Ethelly, the most famous Gullah sweetgrass basket maker. "Hello, we're looking for a guy named Bruh Rabbit," said Winston. "Just look for his footprints, but be careful. He's harder to catch than a cold on a hot summer's day," said Miss Ethelly. Indeed, Winston and Zoe discovered odd footprints in the ground. They followed them to the edge of the river where they found Brer Rabbit packing his canoe. "Hi, Mr. Brer Rabbit. We're looking for a missing patch from my family's quilt. Can you help us find it?" asked Zoe. Brer Rabbit was amazed at the quilt's beauty. "Sure. I can help you if you help me untie this here knot," snickered Brer Rabbit. The kids placed the quilt down and began to untie the knot. No sooner had they began did Brer Rabbit disappear on the river on Grandma's quilt. "That old trickster is good as gone!" cried Zoe. "He's gone to Sankofa land, the land of the ancestors," said Sis Possum. "Come ya, and I'll take y'all there." So Zoe and Winston did just that. They rowed far onto the river as Sis Possum cautioned. "The world of the ancestors is full of beauty, but danger lurks. We must return before sunset, or Big Mama's quilt will be lost and you'll be stuck here forever." "Repeat these words 3 times, said Sis Possum. "If you ain't know where you come from, you ain't know where you gwine." Suddenly, a calm fog surrounded them. The fog soon cleared, revealing Sankofa land. Sankofa land was a captivating land of ancestral memories, full of colorful roads, kente rice fields, and rainbow-colored griot statues. Although beauty was everywhere, there was a sense of sadness, for it was a forgotten place. "Look, I see Brer Rabbit's footprints," shouted Winston. They followed the prints down an enchanted road where they met Brer Wolf. Brer Wolf was terribly sad. "Oh, I lost my shovel. It's been in my family for generations. How will I harvest my okra garden?" cried Brer Wolf. "Brer Rabbit took our quilt," said Winston. "Maybe he took your shovel. Come with us." So Brer Wolf did just that. They continued on their journey, which led them to Sis Croc down on the riverbank. "Oh, I've lost my banjo. All them great crocs in my family used it for that crock and roll music. Oh, now I'm just no good," cried Sis Croc. "We're all looking for our stuff too. Maybe Brer Rabbit took your banjo," suggested Zoe. Suddenly, Sis Possum noticed Brer Rabbit with a huge bag in the distance. "There he is!" she shouted. The group chased Brer Rabbit to the top of Mount Nefertiti. "We got you red-handed," said Zoe, but Brer Rabbit stood still. It was just a decoy. Brer Rabbit had tricked them again. "Oh no! The sun is almost set," cried Zoe. "Big Mama's memories will be lost forever and we will never get home." "Sometimes when you're lost, you have to rely on the ancestors for guidance," comforted Sis Possum. Sis Possum led them to the tree of memories. Its roots dug deep into the Gullah earth while its branches stretched high into the sky. "Speak to it," encouraged Sis Possum. "Hello?" said a hesitant Zoe. There was nothing until, "I've been ya, waiting for you to fulfill your duty. trumpeted a voice. It was Big Mama. Zoe, you must keep our family history alive. You have to look back in order to move forward. That's what Sankofa is all about, said Big Mama. And just like that, she was gone. Compelled by Big Mama's words, Bruh Rabbit sobbed. Oh, I love family reunions. Wait, Mr. Bruh Rabbit, you're wearing the missing patch, blurted Zoe. I am? Hey, I sure am, noticed Bruh Rabbit. I'm sorry I took everyone's stuff. I just wanted to have memories like y'all. Sometimes I feel forgotten, whimpered Bro Rabbit. You'll never be forgotten, soothed Zoe. You're part of my family quilt. Comforted, Bro Rabbit gladly returned everyone's items. As a token of appreciation for all that Zoe and Winston did, Bro Wolf offered them a bag of his fresh okra. Sis Croc played a tune, and Sis Possum performed a dance with some help from Bro Rabbit. Zoe and Winston's new Gullah friends said goodbye as the magical quilt flew them back to New York City. Zoe and Winston made it just in time for Grandma's Gullah gumbo dinner with a side of delicious callaloo. After dinner, Zoe and Grandma sewed the missing Sankofa patch onto the family quilt. The missing ingredient to the family gumbo was a dash of Sankofa. When suddenly, the doorbell rang. What a sight to see! There were so many familiar family faces. Grandma's heart was full of joy. Something magical lay within that callaloo. The end. Did you guys enjoy that story? I'm glad you did. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.